Welcome to the channel, and thank you for watching. If you enjoy simple and clear videos that tell real stories from real lives, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more content like this. It really helps the channel grow. In today's video, we will be looking at the life of Fabrizio Romano. We'll see where he came from, how he grew up, the challenges he faced, and how he became one of the most trusted football journalists in the world. This will be a simple and clear look at his story, and at the end we'll think about what we can learn from his journey. Fabrizio Romano was born on February 21st, 1993, in Naples, Italy. He grew up in a city passionate about football, surrounded by the energy of fans and the sport's deep cultural roots. From a young age, Fabrizio dreamed of becoming a professional footballer. He loved the game, playing whenever he could, and imagined himself on the pitch like his heroes. But as he got older, he realized that dream might not come true. Instead of giving up on football entirely, he turned his passion towards something else, telling its stories. Fabrizio's shift to journalism started early. While still in high school, around 2009, he began writing detailed football reports and sending them to small Italian newspapers for free. He was just 16, but his enthusiasm drove him to analyze matches, players, and transfers. No one was paying him, but he kept going, honing his skills and building knowledge. His family and friends saw his dedication, and though details about his early supporters are private, it's clear his love for football fueled everything. After high school, Fabrizio attended the Università Cattolica del Sacro Cuore in Milan, where he studied while continuing to pursue journalism. He was multilingual from the start, speaking Italian, English, Spanish, and Portuguese, which would later help him connect with sources worldwide. But breaking into the industry wasn't easy. As a teenager with no big connections, he faced rejection and had to prove himself in a competitive field full of established names. The challenges were real. Fabrizio worked without pay at first, relying on persistence to get noticed. He sent articles to blogs and websites, hoping someone would see his potential. It was a grind, balancing school, writing, and building a network in a world that favored experience over youth. Many young aspiring journalists give up, but Fabrizio stayed focused, treating every small opportunity as a step forward. Everything changed in 2011, when Fabrizio was just 17. He got his first big break by reporting on Mauro Icardi's transfer from Barcelona's B team to Sampdoria. It was a scoop that caught attention, and Icardi himself was impressed. Later, when Icardi moved from Sampdoria to Inter Milan, he tipped off Fabrizio months ahead of others, giving him an even bigger exclusive. This built his credibility and opened doors. People started to trust his information, and his name began circulating in football circles. By age 19, Fabrizio joined Sky Sports Italia, working under the mentorship of renowned journalist Gianluca Di Marzio. This was a huge leap. He learned from one of the best, refining his reporting and expanding his contacts. He specialized in transfer news, digging into deals, negotiations, and behind-the-scenes details. His accuracy and reliability set him apart. Fans and clubs alike began following him closely, especially on social media, where he shared updates directly. Over the next decade, Fabrizio became the go-to voice for football transfers. His catchphrase, "Here we go," became synonymous with confirmed deals, exciting millions of fans worldwide. He built massive followings, over 20 million on X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and other platforms combined. He collaborated with major outlets like The Guardian, CBS Sports, and others, while launching his own podcast and YouTube channel. His work covered blockbuster transfers, from Cristiano Ronaldo's moves to emerging talents, always with honesty and detail. A key part of Fabrizio's rise was his rivalry with other top journalists, like Di Marzio himself or international figures in the transfer world. But it was more collaboration than conflict. They pushed the field forward, raising standards for accuracy in an era of rumors and fake news. Fabrizio stood out for his humility and respect, never boasting about scoops, but letting his track record speak. In recent years, Fabrizio has expanded beyond traditional media. He's written books, appeared on global shows, and even inspired a children's book about his journey. His influence has transformed how fans consume football news: direct, real-time, and trustworthy. Even as social media evolved, he adapted, maintaining his status as a digital pioneer in sports journalism. Throughout his life, Fabrizio has been known for his work ethic, passion, and ability to build genuine relationships. He faced the uncertainty of a non-traditional path, starting from scratch in a digital age, but he turned it into a strength. His story shows what happens when you combine curiosity with relentless effort. He didn't come from a famous family or have easy breaks. He earned every step through dedication. Fabrizio's story teaches us something important. He didn't choose to abandon his playing dreams lightly, but he adapted and found a new way to stay in the game he loved. He chose to start small, work for free, and keep learning. He chose persistence over quick fame, and he chose to build trust, one accurate report at a time. We may not all become world-famous journalists, but we all have passions that can evolve. We all face moments when our first plan doesn't work out, or when the path seems too competitive. Fabrizio's journey reminds us that success often starts with small actions: writing that first article, making that first connection. It comes from staying curious, adapting to changes, and never stopping the hustle. So whatever you're pursuing today, whether it's a career shift, a hobby, a skill, or a big goal, keep pushing. Stay authentic. Stay consistent. And remember that great influence often grows from humble beginnings.